Oh, it helps if my mic isn't muted. I'm doing some sound testing right now. Sorry if I'm screaming into the mic. I'm just trying to hear right now. That sounds pretty good to me, so let's just continue. You're gonna hear a bunch of like noises because I'm putting on my other headphones and adjusting my mic. All right, hold on. Hold on. There we go. Let me just get everything all sorted out. Not save. Load. It has been a while since I played this game. Let me just turn things down on my end a little bit. Wait. I really love the music in this game. I really do. So, I don't really remember where we left off. I want to say that it is going to be day 17. One of my favorite numbers. Anyways, well. I got to see if... I think I did buy that Kira Miki poster, but let me just go ahead and go to my... I also didn't see in the beginning. Okay, I think we're good here. Let's just go ahead and continue. And let me just turn that down on my end again. Okay, Jill bought what she wanted, and she's very pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. Okay. Let's go to work then. I'm not really feeling confident in my reading abilities today, ladies and gentlemen. I am not. Good evening. So my apologies ahead of time if you've made it this far in my video. Alright, Gillian, hey. Okay, so we've got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so, I designate you, Gillian Applegate, interesting, as the official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff. Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Why me? I can send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. Right on. And I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. You're not gonna say anything, Jill? If it means not being the delivery girl, I'm happy to fake happiness. Helplessness, sorry. Fine. Give me that list. I'll be back sometime. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Did you know Gil has a crush? Ooh. He what? A client of his, a girl that owns a bazaar? She's been coming on to him for ages and he's only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backwards and I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up for sake. Until the errands will take him to that bazaar, I take it. Bazaar. That's right. Huh. Alright then, to my office I go. I have my fan like facing me, so I'm sorry if you guys hear a little bit of some extra wind. As for me, time to mix drinks and change lives. Bill has a crush, huh? This place. Great. Oh, if it isn't... Hi, Jill. Sorry, Hi, Jill. Sorry, it's been there... Anywhere I can hide. But is there anywhere I could hide? Okay. Don't know why I read that completely broken. There's an unpleasant guy on my tail. Boss, stalked woman incoming. The door is open. Go ahead. The door is to the left. Thanks, Richiba. Hello there. Oh, hi there. The other one. That's the bathroom. Wait, what was the dog doing in the bathroom? Mr. Donovan. Now, where did she... Oh, the hellhole. Perfect. Hey, kid, I'll have the usual. I think it's like a big beer, right? Huh, at least he remembered me after 2 weeks. I haven't seen Mr. Donovan in quite some time, but... big beer. Anything with the keyword big is definite or is defined by doubling up the ingredients. Yep. Yep, you can definitely tell where I'm at. A 1, a 2, a 3. Big beer. Here. This seems right. The paper's been a mess lately. You'd think with all that happening, they'd stay and do more reports. But they're all asking for vacations, and I can't afford to be understaffed. Why does that hit so hard right now? Jesus. So I had to come up with some sort of reward or whoever produces the most reports. I see no difference in my feed, though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but... do you know the infamy of the augmented eye with the general public, right? A shady page that will go over-sensualized? Hopefully I read that right. Anything and report useless things. Of course I know. Then why not just rectify that image? To put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls in an unpleasant way. The Zombatsu Corp and company have an eye for every publication they haven't bought yet. Report on them once and they'll find something to find you with. Twice and you'll find yourself your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that, and the best case scenario is that they'll buy the damn operation and keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever is the lackeys picked out that week. But if I overstep, my ass is on the line. Huh. Glad to see this hellhole is still in one piece. This BTC has been going through apeshit closing bars lately. Oh yeah, that. Yesterday they closed the one that served as a key part of a drug trafficking ring. And last week they closed 3 small bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants. Oh. Oh, huh. Not to mention that there's like 100 people who have the BTC's certificates but never use them. Instead, they keep those credentials around to stop the police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that the restructuring will begin at the BTC after this whole thing. Man, shit ran deeper than I thought. And no news outlets talks about that? Alright, kid, let's try a moonblast now. Come again? Hey, even I have to break the routine from time to time. Moonblast. Well, that's new for him. That's a new one for him. And Powerade. What do we got? Vanderglide? No, I wish I can restart that. Reset. 5, 6. Okay, on the rocks and blended. Wait for that to go. Moonblast. Here. Now let's see what let's see what the ruckus is all about. So what brought you here? Oh, right. Didn't you see a Lilum come in here? Wait, all right. Did you see a Lilum come in here? Blue hair, big tits. She's one of those encore. She's the one from the encore concert coming up. Not really. Did she jump the roof then? Why were you looking for her? Do you want an interview? Not really. Just hitting on her. Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring. Why though? Are you that bored that you have to like, or are you that bored? Don't you have like family or something? Have you seen that girl? Hot ass tits and also hot ass and tits. How long have I been streaming? Okay. So YouTube, if I'm not mistaken, like after 2 minutes, then the algorithm kind of like stops going after like foul language and all that stuff. Again, I cuss a lot in real life, and it is beyond great strength not to do it on this game, but PG-13, how's about that? I'm not going to say the F word, though. I'm suffering from the weirdest combo of being hard as a flute and curious as poop right now. I'll censor it in funny ways. How's about that? I want to know just how detailed those King class Chica or CH1A models are personally. And so you followed her. I have yet to meet a woman that can't resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson. You're in front of one, and I'm guessing you have quite the selective memory. Like I said, you don't have family or something? A wife, but that damn woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off at the thought of me cheating on her. So that Lilum isn't here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replicant replacement tonight or I'll explode. Hey, after you're done glaring, please serve me a pile driver. Right. Let's give him a pile driver, literally, huh? Oh, this is so funny. I keep hitting my mic. Oh, Lord. I might just buy this game just to support it. If it's on Game Pass. So if you're curious and can read a lot better than I, then there you go. Game Pass PC. I don't think it's... No, it's not on the Xbox that I know. Here. All right. Well, seeing as she's not here, I have no reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks quite a bit like her. ... The guy left. Oh, all right. Thanks for sheltering me, Dana. Hope your sister likes that video. No, thank you. Seems like you had a hearty talk. Your boss is a fun person. Her sister's a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos. How nice of you. It's nothing, really. She did hide me, so it's the least I can do. But well, we're here already. Mind giving me something sweet? Sure. Miss Idol wants something sweet. What is Mulan tea? Okay, by flavor, sweet drinks. A sparkling star. Oh, Blue Fairy. Or Sugar Rush. That seems very on the nose, but she's blue, so let's give her a Blue Fairy. Let's not mess her up. Let's not give her any of that stuff. So let's go to aged and mixed. Here. Thanks. So, do you know why Donovan was following you? I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just don't want to humor him. I see. Seems like he was just trying to come on to you. You don't say. Well, it's not like I'd have a chance. It's not like he'd have a chance anyways. I'm not into older guys, and I'm already committed to a relationship. Figured. Whoa. Wait, you are? It's not common knowledge, but the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors. But I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now. Really? We're both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend too much time together. But it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog and wanted to experience love and the like. He offered to help with that after he read it, and I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough, so it wouldn't hurt to try. How nice. Okay, I thought I read something different. He's a stick in the mud where planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise. I see. You know, I've met 2 fans of yours lately. Really? Both of them seemed excited as they were talking about you. Wait, both of them seemed so excited when they started talking about you. It was amazing. Hehehehe. I don't like the term fan too much. It strikes me as a bit pretentious in my opinion. I have many fans. I have many fans. Doesn't sit so well. I like many people who like my music better. Fan invokes uglier and more pretentious image for me. Do you like what I do, Jill? Do you like my music? To be honest, I haven't had much exposure to your work, but the few things I've heard are really good. And I'm not gonna lie, having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it. That's so nice to hear. Hey, will this sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea? Let's see. Tea like. Apparently Mulan tea. Well, there's Mulan tea. Classic. What is that? Let me see. So I don't know where this game is getting this from, but I don't have a flaming moi at all. I don't know. Maybe it's like a New Game Plus thing. If that is an even thing. If that is a thing. Or maybe they're talking about the fedora. Anyways, well, let's give her some. Is that what I do? Well, that just made tea. Here. Perfect. I have many questions, but... Okay, no, you should get a concert ticket if you do the original encounter with Kira Miki correctly. Hey, you're a King Class CH1A model. Wait. You're a King Class CH1A, right? That I am. May I ask you something about your model? Sure. Are there any difference between you and the DFC 72 question mark. We both serve the same purpose, but the DFC's 72s have a port on their heads which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that or the resilience of the DT-01Ds. These words. But we're a tad bit more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off for functionality and power for appearance, you could say. Ah, I see. Hey Jill, will you go to my next concert? I heard every ticket was sold out. Never mind how expensive they are. So I guess that's a no, sorry. Now you will. Here. This is... It's a ticket for my encore concert. Sorry, it's not a better seat, but I only get so many free tickets. No, I mean, this is amazing. You don't know... I don't know if I can accept it, though. You will. It even has a backstage pass so we can talk afterwards, and you'll tell me how it was. Why give it to me? I don't know. I like you. You're attentive and you hear me out. That behavior should be rewarded more. Well, thanks. God, it feels so weird to get a gift. And from a celebrity, no less. Don't think about it too much. You deserve it. Although, I guess I can understand how you feel about receiving gifts. I usually get quite a few from fans, but it always feels so weird. I don't like feeling as though I got something for free. Luckily, I've thought about it. Luckily, I've thought of a way not feeling so bad about it. How? Just give it my all on stage. They gave those gifts to me after watching me perform. It's only natural for me to do my best and give it my all as a way to repay them. I should, give it my all mixing drinks then. Of course. I see. Well, I've got to go. But first, let's have a sparkling star first. Or sparkle star, sorry. Sparkle star for Miss Idol, my new BFF. I'm not gonna get her drunk, hopefully not. And aged and mixed. 1, a 2, a 3. Sparkle star. Here. Sparkling. Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill. Please come again. Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you. Boss, skills back. I'll take my break. All right. It's pretty funny. I don't know what a flaming moi is. And I was supposed to get an achievement, apparently. Unless I got it last time, but let me just go ahead and save. Oh, whoops. This will remove your perfect bonus. Just save before break and do it twice. Interesting. Alright, anyways, note to self. Buy oil for that door. Alright then. Yo, you're in my spot. Yo, you're in my spot, please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of Boss's chicken buckets. Did Boss ask you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without a doubt. Let's go with that then. Right. Greetings. Ah, Stella, what can I get you? I'll go with the Bleeding Jane for today. Bleeding Jane for Miss Stella. These are very expensive, man. Goodness. Alright. Three Powerades and 3 of those bad boys. Blended. I don't know what a Flaming Moi is, though. Here you go. Thank you. What brought you here today? Waiting for Sai? I came by myself, actually. I was in the area. I just stopped to say hi. Oh. That's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. Though, when I first saw you, I doubted you'd ever come here again. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. It's also clean, really clean. Yila's the one you can owe to that. The guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you ever need cleaning staff, he's a nice pick. Really? ... He's a bit out of it today, though. I see. Hey, Jill, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city? Gold rush? Everyone is paying a small fortune to get their hands on pieces of the White Knight suits. I think I've heard or read something about that. I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, what is a gold rush? Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... Sorry. After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, breaking many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor right there and fled when the lynchings went on. Jesus. Any White Knights still stuck in their suits had to take the armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynchings, so they're sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't so lucky, got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So between the suits becoming a glorified paperweights, many of the White Knights going on the run, then there being a lot of junk laying around. The whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on the race to reverse engineer the suits to take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, every single piece of armor is fetching a high price these days. Could anyone see any profit from the research to justify those expenses? It's new tech, a new field ripe with patents and open patents, right? Open up and just open for many, so I'd say yes. Huh. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate, all right, third strike, built on patents and trademarks. I can see how. There's one weird case. There's one weird case, though. This guy named Jack. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit. Unique. The guy had a really small unit, 5 people including himself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor are heavily modded to the point that they look like a squad of Ishan heroes. And what? They look very godly? But it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He's one of the few, if not the only, suits of armor with the OS intact. I'd say they're among the most wanted people. To say they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement. You know a lot about this. It's interesting, the amount of things you hear dealing with drunk people of all kinds in the same place. It also helps to put on a front that makes people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you. True. Wait. Here's a freebie, a fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces. But regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians. I guess the Zombatsu Corp has its limits, huh? People love to demonize Zombatsu Corp because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords. They're just greedy. They're just a big corporation. They just so happen to control over want to see. Had a pause there. I was curious to see if there was a knock on my door. To have control, a terror amounts to the city-state. But corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use product placements. If you so much as hold a bottle the wrong way or get in the way of a logo, you'll be in it for lots of trouble. And let's not start with theme parks or the like. Those are dystopias for their own. Then again, most demonetization is due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyway. He's just a front of whatever council behind Zombatsu Corp's chose. He makes a fool of himself, and the attention is taken away from whatever that the Zombatsu Corp is actually doing. Yeah. So what you're saying is that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park? I've called it the White Knight's glorified mall security. I've called White Knight's glorified mall security in the past, so yeah. No, seriously, hen what? Can I just get a Brandtini, please? Sure. Brandtini. Oh, bollocks. Aged and mixed. Here. Thanks. So I take it you're in a good mood today. Does it show? A bit. Yeah, well, I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the Kuramiki encore concert. Nice. Alright, turns out she was just here. Again? Sorry. Again? I can't believe I just missed her. I was so surprised too. I was more surprised that she remembered my name, though. And like the last time, she was quite a graceful client. Man, there's rumors about her about being a nice person. Nice in person are actually true. Amazing. I know. She even gave me a ticket for the concert. She what? I had to twist some arms to get tickets for the encore concert. And not only did you get them free, the idol herself gave them to you. Do you have any idea how jealous I am right now? It'll be interesting. You're going to enjoy the hell out of it, trust me. This will be my first live concert of her, but I've seen every other concert of hers on video. They're all they all have such a magical aura about them. Or to them, sorry. Everyone says that they have to been seen to believed. You really like her music, huh? It makes me happy, what could I say? I love listening to it when I'm feeling down. Hell, it even helped me when I was worried sick about Psy at the bank. It made me forget all my worries, even for a little while. Ah, I see. Say, Jill, you want to come to the concert with us? Us. I invited Psy because I managed to get 2 tickets. You want to come with us, or you want to come with us both? I'd love to. I didn't want to go by myself, but are you okay with that? I don't want to be a burden. Of course, it's the more the merrier. Do you really believe me? Do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily? You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure. Thanks, I guess. That said, you could go to the concert so easily. What about the security and the like? My dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. And you'll be surprised on how easily I can disguise myself with a different hairdo and a cap. I see. I wonder if I can get into the disabled line with Sei and her wounds. Although she probably nagged me about that she doesn't need it and that we shouldn't abuse that. Hey, can you get me a classic drink? Sure. This will remove your bonus, or if you gave... I don't know what the heck the Flaming Moi is. It's not even on here. Yeah, like there's nothing by an F. And if I go to... Unless it's like Grandpa's booze and something, I have no idea what that is. Alright, I'm just gonna see what's going on with this one. Yeah, I don't know what the heck that is, though. Let me just Google that real quick. Oops. Flaming Moi Valhalla. Okay, it's that. Bring secret characters to the bar. Well, I'm gonna have to like redo this entire thing really quickly, but apparently I'm supposed to give her this. Okay, so 1, 2, and then 3 and 5. And it just says mixed. Well, there it is. Here. This is a classic? How? Whatever. Do you have many servants around the house, Stella? I do, but they've been... So I don't know what the heck that's all about, but I'm just gonna... Let me just save that real quick. Yeah, I don't know what that's for, but I guess we'll just find out together, and I'm gonna have to replay the day, apparently. Anyways, I do. And they... Oh, I didn't get a chance to read it. Son of a gun. My dad has always said that if you earn someone's trust, they'll gleefully work for you. And everyone wins. We even had a young gardener that left to study engineering, and he actually came back. He still comes by every weekend to tend to the plants. Man, that sounds nice. Let me know if you're ever in need of a job. I might find something for you. Thanks for the offer. Wait. I just realized something's off with the whole tech gold rush story. What would it be? Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyways? I get trying to crack it in the first place, but that would be true if the tech was patented in the first place. It isn't. Zenbatsu has been so paranoid about making the White Knights untouchable that they never patent anything. The patent would be in the database that someone could hack and retrieve value info from. Not to mention that they've been using the tech from other companies without any authorization. And no patent registry in their right mind would approve a global shutdown signal. Let alone how it immobilized everyone inside of those suits. So the ones that have been upholding the law did so using suits that were all means that are by all means illegal. The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Why do it though? When you have so much money and you start thinking about how you can screw around with the rules, all that power makes you think you're above the law there is. Every law that there is. And the city happens. And the city is what happens when the money start making the rules. I am curious though. Have you ever covered up any flute ups by using money? I think we've all done things we're not too proud of at some point of our lives. Well, Joe, gotta go. Anyways, a pleasure. Please come again. Oh, hey, achievement. Okay, so that was, alright, so I got that achievement there. And, okay, so it would have been Alma, so I'm gonna have to, like, redo it and... Yeah, I'll just redo it. Excuse me, is this the Rad Shiba bar? ... Hello? Somebody fell for that one. Yeah, but we prefer to call ourselves Valhalla. What could I get you? Let's try a sugar rush. Certainly. Yeah, apparently that... Oh, okay, there he goes. Oh, wait. Yeah, that Flaming Moy does not... Not on there. Alright, sugar rush. Sure. It's very fruity, all mixed. Here. Thanks. You don't look like you're from around here, miss. Call me Jess. I am from Neo San Francisco, actually. I came here to see the mega Christmas I hear so much about. I've always wondered why they called it Neo Francisco. It's not like Neo Tijuana, or more like New Mexico? Wait, there's a New Mexico? Still, that's a good question. What tipped you off that I'm not from around here? The fact that you're a hybrid. Really? I thought Glitch City was the world genetic engineering mecca. Every time you hear about a breakthrough in genetic engineering, it most likely came from here. That's true. That's all true if you have the money. Glitch City has some awesome advancements, but many of them are gated behind giant walls of cash. Like genetic modifications or prosthetics. Is it really that bad? Let's just say if I wanted treatment to change my hair color or yellow... Wait. My hair color to yellow and my eyes to amber. Simple stuff. 2 shots. But for the hair, we'd need to have... But for the hair, I'd need to save minimum wage paychecks for 10 years. Not only that, insurers still refuse to cover genetic modifications, even the medical ones. Weird. I mean, nowadays, genetic modifications are pretty common everywhere else. I don't understand much about it myself. I think the exuberant import fees levied by the city are the deciding factor in the whole pricing situation. Or maybe it has to do with how devalued our currency is, or it's both of those things and then some. I see. But looking at me But, oh, but look at me rambling. Can I get you anything else? Let's try a Brantini. Sure. Brantini for Jess. That I will unfortunately have to redo my game to, get back Alma. Oh, okay, 6 of those. Here. Thanks. It's interesting. It's interesting, though. Hybrids are well received around here. Might have something to do with the hybrids usually having lots of money. I guess it could be, or I guess it could be an example of higher class establishing beauty standards or something. It makes me more likely target for mugging then. It will make me a more likely target for mugging then. Everyone is a likely target for mugging. You just stick out a bit more than the rest. You'll do well to remain vigilant always. Thanks for the advice. Hey, mind if I ask you something? Go ahead, no problem. Are cat boomers hybrids? Nah, I don't think so. Well, while there is genetic modification going on, it's more akin to being born with 6 fingers. The side effects of the treatment, if you will. Really, because there seems to be countries where cat boomers are considered hybrids. True, but think about it for a second. Let's say you got treatment for a skin condition and the side effects was getting scaly skin. There's hybrids with scales as skin, but your skin is a side effect of scales that might just be dead skin. Even if legally, the scaled or the scaly skin could make you a hybrid, you're not one necessarily. Even if it is the law, laws can be wrong too. Yeah, you're right. Sorry about asking so many things. Oh, I don't mind it. I guess you really don't see many hybrids around, huh? Alright, could you give me directions to the Artemis Will Mall? Sure, let me grab a piece of paper. Let's see, turn right, then you'll see a frat house, and here you go. Thanks a lot. Goodbye. Please come again. All done? I am. What about you, Gil? For some reason, that idle girl left him like that, it seems. You think? It might have been a while, while he was out. True. Hey, boss, you're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so... That I am. Why? I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Aren't twin tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome? 8th grade what? When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as a soap opera. I mean, you don't usually expect an illegal lawsuit to be fixed in the ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world, you can solve legal problems through a good old wrestling, but no, seriously, 8th grade what? But you don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show, just happens to use fights as an expression. You might as well see it as a unique form of theater. Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. Huh. I didn't think about it that way. Sadly, I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. So, I'll have to go and break Gil's back. To make you humble. Oh well. Wait, what? Come here, flute boy. Flute boy. 8th grade, what? Who would have thought we would get a bona fide idol in the bar? Yeah. Well, at least I got an achievement. Make sure Jill doesn't get distracted. Well, at least I got that. Let's see. Hold on and enjoy this music. I'm gonna have to, make Jill gets all of her... Make Jill, okay. I think I was also missing a couple of achievements, but I gotta go back and redo that. I think I messed up once really early on, so... I am just going to load. Oh wait, I gotta do that, don't I? I'm not gonna save, let me just reload. Alright, enjoy this while I be right back. Okay. Alright. We're just gonna go ahead and ignore a lot of this stuff. Bleeding Jane. Nope, now I gotta pay attention, don't I? All blended. One... Oh no, I just gotta wait. Here you go. That was a lot of reading I poorly did, right? Okay, we're at an hour, so let me just see about pressing the spacebar and also clicking to make the thing go by faster. What was he getting? A Brantini, right? Brantini. Alright, 6 of those, 3 of those. We're doing a speed run, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, 1 of those. Aged and mixed. 1, a 2, and a 3. Brantini, here you go. Thanks. Something classy. Type. Broth water just does not seem right. How's about a beer? Here. Thank you. Alright, I'm just gonna wait until we get to Alma. Please come again. Ah, Alma. No, hello? You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you? It's basic courtesy. Something I will fight to uphold. First the greeting stop, then saying please, and then thanks stops, and before you know it, boom, total anarchy. You're exaggerating. I am not. In fact, I'll go through the door again and expect you to properly greet me this time. Fine. Hello, Jill. Once upon a midnight dream, or once upon a midnight dearie, while I pondered the weak and weary, question mark, over many quaint, sorry, and curious volumes of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as one gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping on the chamber door. This is nothing more. ... You overdid it. You totally overdid it. Quoth the bartender. I did not. So you like poetry? I had a phase. Can I get you something? Let's start with a big cobalt velvet. Sure. That was actually pretty funny. And, alright, cobalt. Alright, so she said the keyword big, so I gotta double up the ingredients. Alright. And, wow, that's gonna be a lot. That's gonna be, is that Y or T? Okay, so on the rocks and mixed. Here. Thanks. Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while. Oh? Does the name Shadowmaster 69 Chronicles ring any bells? Wow, you went pale. No, that name doesn't ring any bells. May 2nd. Today, my daily card readings told me that I'd meet great change, thanks to an old man. My biology teacher told me that I was picked for an inter-school contest with my latest essay. I just knew a scientific theory on the idea of auras was as revolutionary as I thought. Soon I'll bring the world into this occult science singularity. Later entries doesn't seem to have gone that well though. Mentions of being laughed at and being lectured on why the essay was wrong. ... Jill. I made sure to delete that blog. No evidence should be left. I can think of at least 6 different resources off the top of my head that would have all that stuff archived. That is cold-blooded. Why? Sheesh, relax. It's not that bad. What do you mean it's not that bad? Do you realize how embarrassing it all is? I've been young, Jill. Relax. We've all been young. It's not like you're still like that nowadays. That would be embarrassing. You're not still like that, right? Gods no. I gave up on the whole occult stuff. It just seemed that remembering all that stuff is, I don't know. I like the way you looked. All dressed in black with the rare accessories popping out thanks to colors. I mean, at least you had the decency to use makeup and take care of yourself. So, you have a pick. Oh god, you have a flute and pick. Why do you do this to me? Why do you dig out the sins of my past? I was bored. Last Friday I had to take my mind off of the whole Dana thing. Diana, whatever. Thinks I ran I ran a small background check on you. Simple stuff, just checking the past internet activity. Please don't go Please don't run background checks like that. I just used a search engine and, you know, I didn't request documents or anything. What led you to that page? You do realize your main mail account is everywhere still. Your main mail account everywhere is still the one you used back then, right? Like I said, relax. You are obsessed with occultism. I wanted to kiss and tell. Or I wanted to kiss all the boys. I kind of almost accomplished that in middle school, which still sort of haunts me today. Sigh, you never underestimate the lengths of old classmates will go to track you down, especially if they think you're still the girl that kissed them for fun and they're lonely to boot. We all have things that we're not too proud of as adults. Sigh. Now I know how criminals feel when evidence is used against them. I have to ask, though, why 69? It was supposed to be 6 and 9. 6-9, not 69. Like the reference to both lovers of the hermit. I was convinced it meant wise choices. Jill, there is nobody that would read that as 6-9. I was 12 at the time. Even at 12, I was fluting. I fluting know what 69 was. Just how innocent were you back then? You have no idea. Well, let's sweeten up things a bit. I'll have a sugar rush. Sure. Sugar rush. They're trendy nowadays. Are they trendy nowadays or something? Oh, this game is so funny. Here. This is the thing. Say, Alma, speaking of the past, what was your last long-term relationship like? That's sudden. You dug up my past, and I've earned the right to dig up yours. Dig through yours, sorry. Fine, fine. Long-lasting relationship, huh? Romantic ones, I'm guessing? Yep. Well, I've had about 4 boyfriends who I describe as such that I've introduced them to my family and all. The first one was in high school. I broke up with him because he cheated on me. Why would you? I remember the other girl trying to keep trying to pick a fight, and me just saying, keep the flute player. The second one was during my freshman year. I broke up with him after he thought it would be funny to punch me in the arm. He starts with a friendly hit, and then before you know it... Anyways. The other guy I met shortly after I dropped out. He was interested in marriage, but he wanted to get married only after half a year or so knowing him. And then there was Richard. Who? I spent almost 4 years with him. We got along pretty well, and we had some awesome chemistry. I truly loved him. But as time went by, there was a rift that started to separate us. He just didn't like my family. He didn't. Again with my music choices, like she's going into a deep story and immediately just like goes... Anyways. Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He distanced himself from his own and voiced that he didn't want kids. There was a part of me that wanted to believe, even just for a little bit, that maybe he'd change his mind. But as much as I loved him, that detail brought a growing gap between us. And at one point, I just had to break up with him. ... But I'm not here to depress you. Bring me a beer, will you? Sure. Let's get her a beer. I am never going to memorize these things at all whatsoever. Okay. Powerade and 2 of those and 4. Thanks for telling me that, by the way. Don't mention it, smiley face. Okay, one more question. And we're even. Wow, you're really embarrassed of that blog, huh? Sure, ask away. At what age did you get those implants in your boobs? ... Jill, I love you, and you're saying it in jest. But I've lived through so many rumors about me getting plastic surgery that I can't even take it as a joke. As such, and honoring our friendship, I'll just say, they're real. And they're spectacular. Now the real question before I slap you. I'll grant you one. And only one chance to call me by my full name as compensation, then. I'll gladly take your offer. It's funny that you mentioned slapping me, because my real question was, why don't you get your hands chopped? Why don't you? Okay, my real question is, why did you get your hands chopped? Chopped? Well, there's a couple of reasons. First is that I spent a lot of time typing, and these replacements help me avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. Oh. Other than utilities, like how I can interfere with my devices. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded in my glasses. If I move my index finger, it acts like a computer cursor. There's lots more, but they're small things that don't sound that impressive when I say it out loud. How did your family take the operation? They took it well, though, except for my mom. She freaked out for months. She even went to the hospital to ask for my hands. Don't you miss them? Sometimes, just during emotional moments. But, as luck would have it, someone else has them. Shortly before my operation, there was an accident on the highway. One of the victims was this young lady whose hands got completely crushed. I told them to check if they were compatible and all that. I mean, implants are not everyone's first choice if they can get natural replacement. A bit of cosmetic treatment and it could pass off as her original hands with no problem. Last I heard they were compatible and the family agreed to the donation. Again, an uplifting story and the music just like the beat, it's crazy. I don't know what became of her, but I hope she's fine. And you didn't tell your mom about that? I didn't want her pestering the poor girl. So we're cool now? Are we even now? Are we? You're pretty pissed about the comment regarding your boobs. Again, I'm sorry it sounded a lot less rude in my head. Yeah, don't worry about that. Besides, I get to call you Julianne once. Now you don't. What? You just called me by my full name. Are you serious? One chance and one chance. One chance and one chance. And only one chance. And you just used it. Damn it. Surprise. Hey Alma, this might be a weird tangent, but do you believe in ghosts? Hey. Not particularly, no. Although there was this paper I read once that was quite interesting. It proposed a scenario where nanomachine clusters would leave the body after death, and then acted as a collective hive mind through residual brainwaves. The result would basically be an image, not like a hologram. Of course, the hypothesis fell through because such nanomachine density is impossible in the body. Even 5% of the amount is needed to make the blood too dense for the heart. And it's not like brainwaves are potent enough to create those reactions. Still an interesting read, though. I see. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault you've convinced yourself that you're crazy. Well, I'll leave. I'll leave then. See you tomorrow. See you. All done. And what about you, Gil? Is this the same stuff? For some reason, the outer girl left him like that. You think? True. Hey, boss, you're a fan of wrestling? Let's go ahead and skip that. 8th grade. What? Come here, flute boy. All right, flawless, right? Flawless service. Who would have thought of bona fide? All right, cool. Jill will have a roof over her head for another month. The sense of relief will make her focuses at work. Make her focus at work. Yay, little 4. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and save now. All right, what are we doing here? I don't know if that was an achievement, though. Yeah, I think I would have gotten the... Yeah, I did mess up a long time ago. I'm gonna have to replay through the entire game. I won't do that on stream. Actually, I have my next game set up after I'm done with this one. It's an old classic favorite of mine. That one's not going to be as long as this one. So I got to go back and replay through the entire game that I'm going to skip, only because I need to get this employee of the month. I messed up once a long time ago. That much I remember. So let me just go through... Get something, or get Alma's ending February. I'm just looking through like this little guide that I got. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to replay through the entire game. So the next day is going to be the last day. Unalcoholic Blue Man. Yeah, so I'm not gonna do the last part. I'll save for another time, since we're at an hour and 15 minutes and all that stuff. So far so good. 0 drop frames. Not bad. So that's gonna be it for this part. I am going to have to sort that out again. Maybe potentially I might do like an offhand record and save. Maybe I'll do like a recording for the secret clients that we got. But yeah, to be honest with you, this Flaming Moi, or is it Maui? Whatever. That I couldn't find anywhere in the game. It's not even in this guide that I was looking at, other than mention it by name. So, but yeah, no, that's gonna be it. I still really enjoy playing this game. And yeah, so part 18. I was gonna, or sorry, part 17, which is a good proper way to end it on a 17, since that is my YouTube and Twitch handle, along with my Xbox and PlayStation. But anyways, well, so yeah, that's gonna be it for this part. Thank you for watching if you've made it this far throughout this entire series. I've had so much fun with this game. It's worth it. If you have Game Pass, it's on PC if you want to go for it. It's actually easier on PC. So yeah, that's basically it. All right, with that being said, the next part, next part will be the final, and then I'm just gonna have to play this offline and try to get those achievements. So, but anyways, you take care of yourself, and I will see you on the final part of Valhalla, Cyberpunk Bartender action. Take care.